Hey guys, how are we doing today? I'm George and welcome back to a brand new video, and this video is going to be the Swindon sound career mode on my channel. And in this episode we are very, like, let's just say we're getting very close to the end of the season. Now I say there's probably about another maybe maximum of 4 episodes left of this season. Obviously I won't spoil it for you guys, but I've actually, finished the season. Well, I've actually finished the season as it stands right now. So you're gonna have to find out and wait and see if we actually win the title, get promoted, or even slip down to the playoffs. You never know, do you? But we are still sat, what is it, 5 points clear of second place, and things could change. You just never know, do you? Really. But our first game of the episode is going to be against Peterborough away, and then we also have Shrewsbury and MK Dons, and yeah. So I think from the MK Dons afterwards, you'll see you won't really notice, but it's just, I played it recently from the MK Dons onwards game. So from the Bolton game onwards for next episode, that's it really. That's where I kind of started playing again. So yeah. So hopefully the gameplay is better. I don't know. I obviously I know, but I'm not going to tell you guys, am I really? But in this game here, it wasn't really the best game from us regardless, because just because we're 5 points clear, there's still a lot of games to play. There's at least another, I don't know, 10 more games to play, I think. So just because we're 5 points clear doesn't mean we're going to win the title. So let's just say I kind of choked a little bit regarding just because I suck at the game, I guess. But it's just the way it goes. I do actually have another career video out for you guys tomorrow. So when you're seeing this today, so on the 17th, I'll have a new career video out tomorrow. It's actually a brand new team I'm gonna do in the Premier League. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. You probably think you're probably thinking what it is, but it's actually the the wrong, I basically what I'm trying to say is I haven't told you the team yet, even though that I may have implied that I was going to do a specific team. That team is no longer a team that I'm going to do. So that's pretty much it. But in this game, we obviously missed a penalty and we actually hit the post, and then Peterborough come down the other end, and it just went bad to us. We should have put this game to bed ages ago, because we had so many opportunities in this game that we just couldn't seem to actually score. It's actually a joke. We just give away a sloppy goal here. Well, eventually we do anyway. Basically this game we lose 1-0 anyway, and we kind of got punished for it regardless, because that's just the way it goes, unfortunately, in the 82nd minute. So unfortunately that's just, again, the way it goes. I don't really know what really else to say apart from that. But we could have easily got back into this game, because straight from kickoff we actually had a huge chance to get level here, as we get taken down in the box again for our second penalty of the game. You would think I would be able to score this one, but we'll find out in just a second. But it's just, it's one of those things that I could actually be choking the league right now. It's getting to the point where we need to start picking up draws and points anywhere we can. And the thing is, I went the exact same way as I did in the first penalty, so if I went the other way, it would have been fine. But I always stick to the same way sometimes when I do. It kind of gets in my head a bit. I think, oh, do I actually go the other way or not? Or do I not bother? I don't know. But unfortunately, we do lose the game 1-0. We didn't deserve to lose it, but we just didn't take our chances, and that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. I can't really do a lot about that. I mean, we had 6 shots on target, 12 shots overall, and we couldn't even score, and 2 of them was from penalties. So realistically, we should have easily won that game by 3 or 4 goals, but that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. And our next game is going to be against Shrewsbury. And that's just, just going to go from it, really. But, we've come off a defeat against Peterborough, which we should have won. Hopefully we can, repeat the same performance but actually take the chances we've got, and then we should be alright, really. Like, we are creating quite a few chances. It just all depends on if we score them or not, obviously, because you're not going to win games if you don't score your chances, obviously. Kind of makes sense. But I think we are still sat... Yeah, we are 2 points clear now, so... We know Cheltenham's a very, very good team. Like, they shouldn't be in this league regardless, even though they're not really having the best season in real life at the moment. Like, they're not up there where you think they would be. So they have a very, very good side on this game regarding overall, and obviously overall does help from CPU to CPU because, you know, they're bound to win the majority of their games because they've probably got every overall position they have in their team is probably a lot better than League One opposition. That's why they're going to win more games than lose, obviously. But we do take the lead very, very early on in the second minute as Lako gets the ball and JC just slots the ball in the back of the net in the second minute. A very, very nice goal, actually, and I kind of set the tone a little bit because I was thinking, well, I couldn't score in the last game. I had so many opportunities in the last game, I just couldn't score. This game, it took me 2 minutes to score, and, like, basically, we had so many opportunities in this game, and, you know, we hit the post. No, I thought we hit the post there, but, you know, I was trying to make it a bit easier for myself to take those low-driven shots, and to be honest with you, they're not really working for me as they would be an Ultimate Team. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be, basically what I said was that I thought it would just work with any player. Like, I'm taking the correct shot choices that I normally would take anyway. It's just they're not going in. I don't know if it's to do with the finishing or whatever. I don't know. But we do go in 1-0 at half-time, which is good for us because we kind of needed to, you know, just pick up points when we need to, and we need to get wins even though we're not particularly playing well. But these past 2 games, we played very, very well in these past 2 games. I don't see why we shouldn't be, like, even if I got a point in the Peterborough game, I would have been perfectly fine with it because knowing that, you know, they scored in the 81st minute, we had so many chances. I would have just, if I just took that penalty to make it 1-1, I'd have been happy with a point because an extra point is an extra point, even though I could have easily won the game. You know, sometimes if you don't win a game, you might as well draw a game. You know, again, in this game we had quite a few opportunities to make it 2 or even 3-0. But you know, Shrewsbury were like they are going to dig out 1 or 2 chances, and you know, I was kind of like I was not comfortable on a 1-0 lead. I was kind of hoping for a second goal, really. But we are trying to get on the counter attack here as Conor Thomas gets the ball here to find Osoro. Osoro finds Osadibe. And it tries to chip the keeper, but unfortunately it wasn't a good enough chip to go over. Well, it just went over the bar, obviously. But Shrewsbury would get a couple of opportunities towards the end. Nothing like too major, but you know there was enough opportunities for them to even score a goal. But luckily for us, they didn't, and we do come away with a victory in this game. Even though they have one more chance in this game. It wasn't particularly like I went park the bus as well because why not? They could have easily scored that, but unfortunately that just went wide, and luckily we got a 1-0 victory. Even though it should have been a comfortable victory, we was quite lucky to get a 1-0 result because they did actually kind of press me for the last 15-20 minutes of the game, just to try and equalise. And I would have been very disappointed if we dropped points again, but luckily this time we got the win, and that's all that really matters, to be honest with you. And you know, that's just very, very good for us, I guess. So, you know, that's just good. It's very, very good. But the final game of today's episode is going to be against MK Dons away. Obviously, in real life, we lost 3-2 to MK Dons away. But this time might be a bit different. You never know. But it's actually quite good. Obviously, I haven't mentioned the fact that we actually beat Bolton at the weekend. We beat them 2-1. That was our second. No, that was their second defeat, second home defeat of the season. And obviously, of course, Oxford would beat them first at home. You know, just because they can, and like they're just, they're just. Because I was obviously I didn't know who beat them first. I thought, well, who beat them first? Then I thought, oh no, it's Oxford, isn't it? Like, just the way it goes, isn't it? But they actually beat them 2-0 if you didn't know that. Because I'm just curious on who beat them first. I didn't know, so it was a bit annoying when I saw Oxford beat them first. But still, then saying that didn't really matter anyway, because who cares? But in this game, we knew, well, MK Dons were fourth. I think they were fourth in the table, so they're obviously in the playoffs position, and we knew it was going to be a very, very difficult game. We just needed to again, take our chances, and we had quite a few chances in this game once again. It's just, again, I will keep complaining about it because I'm just, it's either me playing bad or like I just cannot shoot with these players. I don't know what it is. Like, Murray should have easily finished that, but it was just a wonder save from the keeper. Like, I just don't understand how he saved that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, he had like 99 reflexes to save that. It was that powerful and on the floor, and yet he saved it. It just makes no sense. Like, I don't understand. Like, it just kind of annoys me a little bit. But we go in this game 0-0 at half-time. It was a very, very even game, actually, like I expected. Like, I knew it was going to be even anyway because they are fourth, we're first. You know, we kind of needed to... we kind of needed to scrape a win in this game just because, you know, it's going to be a big game regardless. It was just whether we could find the goal. And luckily enough, Jamie Price swings the ball in to find Dolberg. Gets past his man with ease there. Shrugs off a couple of defenders and just lashes it into... Well, he basically hit the goalkeeper. And then the keeper just parried it in his own net. So I was like, alright, Dolberg's goal now. That's pretty good. So we do make it 1-0. It's actually a very, very good goal by him, to be fair. You know, so I was quite happy with the fact that, you know, he actually scored that because I knew MK Dons would get a few chances, and he actually hit the post there, literally straight from the kickoff. But in the 72nd minute, we do get a chance here as Murray gets the ball here, and just holds the ball up, and just basically takes a shot again. And then he hits the post, so it's like, okay, you know, that's just the way it goes. Unfortunately, you know, we could have easily made it 2-0, but then they could have easily made it 1 each, you know. But then we just make it like a very, very stupid mistake, you know, as it is. And I think a very, very good save there by Sevilla, which is quite good. So we do get a 1-0 victory. Luckily, you know, MK Dons could have easily drew this game, but luckily we kind of grinded out the result, and we actually got the 1-0 victory against MK Dons. But next episode should be a very, very good episode regarding gameplay-wise, hopefully, for you guys. So thank you guys for watching the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you are new around here, and subscribe if you are new around here. Like, basically, leave a like if you enjoyed. I kind of just messed up my outro. Make sure to leave a like if you... Well, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new around here. And I'll speak to you guys very soon, guys. So guys, have a good day, and goodbye, guys.